Bitcoin ETFs have officially been approved by the SEC, and here are 5 things you need to know about Bitcoin ETFs, and make sure you stick around for reason number 5 because it is something that you need to know about Bitcoin ETFs. Number 1, a Bitcoin ETF is just like any other ETF. So let's use an S&P 500 index fund ETF as an example. When you buy one share of an S&P 500 index fund, your purchase of that one share gains you exposure to the 500 biggest companies in the United States without having to individually buy each one of those 500 companies. And a Bitcoin ETF is no different. You're buying the exposure, not the underlying asset. Number 2, Bitcoin ETFs are gonna have lower fees. So when you buy Bitcoin through a broker like Coinbase, you're typically charged a 1% transaction fee. And with Bitcoin ETFs like the iShares Bitcoin Trust, you're gonna pay an expense ratio of roughly 0.25% or 25 basis points, which is substantially lower. Number 3, with Bitcoin ETFs, you'll now be able to get Bitcoin exposure through your retirement accounts like your 401k, your Roth IRA, or your traditional IRA. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt in my mind that more people will own Bitcoin because of this. Number 4, with Bitcoin ETFs, getting exposure to Bitcoin has never been easier. Just go to any online broker that you traditionally use like Schwab, Fidelity, or Vanguard and just buy a Bitcoin ETF that suits you. And number 5 is when you buy a Bitcoin ETF, you're not actually buying Bitcoin, meaning you don't own the underlying asset. And that means you can't use your Bitcoin to pay for things like a Ferrari or other cryptocurrencies, or even send Bitcoin to a friend or family member. But what do you guys think is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin with the introduction and approval of Bitcoin ETFs? Financial knowledge is power. Please like and follow for more.